Hello, everybody, and welcome to a lovely episode of Power Rangers Heirs to Olympus. Yeah, now featuring 100% more undead Power Rangers.
All
I
right.
feel like that's a winning statement right there.
Rip.
Well, so that's the end of the episode,
Rip.
right? We're dead. It's over.
Yeah.
All right,
Last
bye
time.
guys. Bye guys. We'll never see you on Sunday again.
TPK, TPK.
I'll just get that tattooed somewhere. But yeah, um, I am Matthew. I am the GM for this lovely game with this lovely bunch of people and their deeply flawed characters. But it's okay. It's a
What are
Greek
you
tragedy.
talking about?
They're supposed to be
What
flawed.
are you talking about?
You sure it's not a comedy?
How dare you?
It's a dramedy.
Sure, they're both. Yeah, take it away, Killian.
Hi, I'm Killian, your friendly neighborhood chaos goblin. And I'm playing Millie, who is not a child, no matter what Daniel says. And she's
How
the
do you
Purple
know
Ranger.
that, though?
That's me.
Yes, hello. I am Michael the First, Michael the Unplagued. And today I will be playing. I literally just forgot.
Winslow.
Who am I? What is my name? Winslow. Yes.
Where am I?
Winslow Winifred Wingard. Who am I? Where am I? I might be the Red Ranger, depending upon how the next 5 minutes goes.
Hi guys. I'm Sabina. I'm playing Thea, the very perplexed and very concerned and might be having a panic attack.
Is that your character or you?
Oh.
Why not?
And maybe she'll be the Green Ranger. We'll see. A plus.
Yes. Hello. I am recovering from the plague, Michael. I will be playing Alexander Price, the fabulous knobhead that he is.
What spectrum are you?
Who knows? I'm dead. Yeah, I should be. All things going well. Excuse me. I should be the Pink Ranger.
Just imagine you get put in yellow.
Just like shit. I didn't plan for any of this.
Wow, not optimized at all. Bad character build.
What do you mean I'm Psycho Blue?
Yeah. Anyway, so we're starting the game now.
Oh no, there's still panic.
No, hold on. I got this. Give me a second. Let me just. All right. Well. You've once again placed yourself before me, cur. Rejoice, for Daniel LaRoe III shall greet you with his warmest sneer. That's it. That's the whole thing. The rest of me doesn't matter.
I don't think I've been called a cur before.
I'll call you more than that.
Giggity.
As long as you
Well.
call them tomorrow.
As you can see,
I won't.
having died, the group of players, as well as their characters, have gone full chaos. Apparently, starting off with a TPK is not a good way to begin a game. Who knew?
Don't lie. Don't
It's
lie.
a
It's
fantastic
fantastic.
way. Um,
Don't you stand here and apostate to me.
I loved it. I loved every moment of it. But just a quick recap. Last episode, the lovely Alexander and Daniel put on a fantastic art show of Daniel's work, to which the other three, Thea, Millie, and Winslow, otherwise known as T-Dubs, were all invited for different reasons.
T-Dubs.
They had a bit of an opportunity to get to know one another to meet a strange woman who seemed to entrance everyone around her. And yeah, then they died.
And
Yep, then they died. That's
know
it.
what?
That's the whole
And that-
story.
And that's the end of my story.
I
You may
mean, there
be
was some
wondering how we
fighting in
got here.
between, some drinking,
There was some fighting.
celebrating.
I never found out what was up with those Aztec robots that came out of the internet.
I did some magic. It was fine.
There was some magic. There was, yeah, people kept like hitting robots by the looks of it. A B-list social media influencer run away from her date with wig in hand.
Oh, you did die because she ran away with her wig. So now
That
you
is-
have to be good on your threat.
That is not the reason he died.
Pardon.
That
Um,
is, let's be clear. That had nothing to do with him dying.
And they woke up, yeah,
no, we
just,
didn't.
still dead, but also surrounded by some more dead people and facing a river where a man, something that appeared to be a man, awaited on a raft, awaiting payment to ferry their souls.
There was also some broke bitch, but I don't even remember what his deal was.
He was
It
a
was
broke bitch.
very-
That was his deal.
Yeah,
Some loser.
after, searching around on the floor for a bit, picking up some coins, finding a coin amongst some other coins that she'd managed to keep, Millie was able to pay for the fares of most of the group. And, a slight miscommunication happened.
Don't
But-
worry about it.
Yeah, Daniel was able to, pay for
Daniel could have
everybody.
paid for everybody on
Everybody.
the store.
Including all of
Why-
the poor people that were waiting for ferrying, and
Why the fuck would I do that?
instead tip the ferryman because that was more fun.
Because you tip your Uber.
They ventured down dark corridors and began hearing strange disembodied voices. Millie pretty much immediately began following said voices. I'm not sure there was a moment's hesitation. No
I
moment's
did make an
hesitation.
insight check, but still, I
Yeah.
went immediately.
The rest of the group kind of followed along, and they found themselves before the Free Fates, who were just chilling out, dressed in their best sweaters, cardigans, checking out some threads. Nothing ominous about that. Sitting at a rather long table, at which the end you could hear 3 different dogs barking, or one dog with 3 heads. It turned out to be.
Puppy.
And then, just
Dead.
because you have to, Hades and Persephone walked into the room, and Daniel gave the former a really big hug.
And made himself seem more important than both of them in one fell swoop.
It was
You say
rather
that like I'm
uncomfortable for
not.
Hades. Yeah. If Hades had an emotional support animal, oh wait, he does.
First of all, it's fucked up that you would put that on Cerberus because that's not that relationship at all. That is not that dynamic.
You don't know that.
I mean,
Okay, but the important question is, can we start off the episode with Millie rolling an animal handling check to actually pet
Yes.
Serby?
You and Alexander both go for it.
Yay.
Hooray, specialization.
Oh, I should have worn my Serby
specialization
shirt
is snakes,
today.
so never mind.
I do believe you have an influence, though, that might help with this one.
Oh, I don't remember. Let me go look. Oh, my handler. Haha.
Yes. I can't remember the exact mechanics of it. I just know it sounded very animal handly.
I got a 13.
I get an upshift bonus. If I know them better, then I get a 2
Ooh.
upshift bonus.
1 upshift is okay.
Yes.
I have my own little Cerberus come here. And he's abandoned me. He's also a very good
He
emotional
has
support
abandoned
animal.
you.
No!
Yes, he can have.
No! What did you? How did you? You ran
I
a one on your
critically
knee. You critically fumbled. How is that even possible?
Would
It's
you like
possible
to
'cause
use
dice.
a story point to
Use a
re-roll that
story
one?
point.
Go for it.
And I just re-rolled a 20, right?
Yep.
Yes.
On the plus side,
Yeah,
that is
but
a
you keep your
6
potential
of
crits.
the d6, so
Much better.
that is
Hey!
significantly better.
Critical 21.
Hey, critical 21. There we go.
I'm going to say at the start of the episode, Millie 100% is, sitting on one of the chairs at the table.
Just laying on Cerberus.
Cerberus is over there sitting up. 2 of its 3 heads are on Millie's lap, which is kind of impressive because Millie's not the biggest of individuals.
They're just stacked
Um,
on top of each other.
Yeah, so it's like a head for each hand.
That's an interesting question. Is this Cerberus normal sized dog with 3
It's a
heads,
very
or is it like
normal-sized
normal
dog.
Cerberus?
It's got
where he's
3
very big with
heads.
3 heads.
But we're talking like
Okay, just-
large, sort of,
Okay, yeah.
It's a
if it was
magical
to
3-headed
stand
dog.
up
It can
on
get bigger.
both
Yeah.
legs, like back legs,
I'm sure he grows.
it would be taller than everybody
Yeah.
here. But just
So like Great
sitting,
Dane.
yeah. And
But,
one of its
yeah.
heads is just
Not
currently
6 foot
kind
of
of
the shoulder on all 4s.
yeah. One of its heads is just kind of lowing, looking at Alexander. He's not 100% settled, but he does kind of lean in, and he's just like letting him do the scritches on the head.
Yeah, giving him a scoochie on the snoot.
Super snoot.
Hades watches this from where he still stands, whilst Daniel seems to be creating art.
I'm busy.
On his
Stefan.
table.
That art was already done, but then he took it away. Now I have my memory of a sketchbook, and I'm doing the contours of his back.
Persephone drapes one arm around Hades' shoulder, and she's just, dear, it's okay. You haven't met any mortals in a long time, and they have changed. Your brothers and sisters, your cousins, they have told you all about this. It's okay. Just breathe. And you see him, like, visibly just
Like,
You know, if you breathe into a paper
is
bag, it
somebody
helps
gonna
when
tell
you're
us in
like
part of the turn of
hyperventilating.
phrase, what the hell is going on?
I'm patting a dog with 3 heads. That's what's going on.
Oh my
Duh.
god.
He's really
That's what
cute.
you're doing. But we're dead. And
Oh shit! Eve! Oh, no.
Oh my
And-
god, Eve.
I hope nobody walks in on Eve and gets dead.
what's an Eve?
Oh,
Belongs
I
to an
have
Adam?
I have a pet horned viper that's very poisonous. Venomous? Yeah, that's the word. And yeah.
Why?
Okay.
I got a little
not?
backpack and everything, and she just travels with me.
Why
and
not?
and she attacks mean people. She might have killed somebody, and that's why we had to leave a country.
Did you bring your snake to the art show?
No, she
No.
stayed at the hotel room.
Okay.
So now some poor
Look at
maid might walk in on her.
Oops.
Right. Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Mr. Hades, sir, WTF?
Yes.
Persephone, you can see she just leans a little bit closer, and that means what the fuck? Oh, they wish an explanation.
That would be nice. Yeah.
You died.
Yes.
Got that.
Yeah, we got that part. But why are we here and the fate's telling us that our fates were cut too short and that we shouldn't have died?
And why were there weird robots and lightning bolts and
Well, yeah, that's probably
And-
important too.
that really hot lady?
Well, Aphrodite.
Who I told to run, but apparently she's not that bright.
Clearly doesn't have very good taste in music either.
I would suggest you don't say that to her face. She does get a little bit touchy on the subject.
Fair enough.
Not the
Fair enough,
music, the intelligence. Being known for your beauty kind of creates a certain stigma.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
But, while I'm afraid to tell you that you did die, Hephaestus did create the golems that were keeping you busy.
I should have paid more attention in class.
Well, I suppose even now, well, more so now, ancient Greek mythology is even more ancient and mythological. But
Yeah, but my mom kind of picked my major, so
Hmm.
Mom
very
is boy
adamant.
much?
Millie.
What?
she's a personality, and yeah, it was we
Yes.
made a deal. I wanted to play, and she wanted me to learn Greek everything. So
yes, she would want you to learn, and she is always competitive, but she does tend to get the
you know
upper
my
hand.
mom.
Yes,
She's not.
What am I missing?
She's not dead, right?
I do not believe so. She wouldn't have
When
come
did you
through
meet my
here
mom?
anyway. I
How do you
think
know
we
my mom?
just questions. There's just
Okay. There's so much going on.
Hades
Can you bring me
looks
Eve?
over at Thea and he pulls a
Can you
chair
kill my
out
snake and bring it to me?
next to him and he takes a seat and he's just there is rather a lot of events unfolding all one on top of another. And it is rather stressful.
You think?
Do you know I haven't seen a human here, mortals, for well, centuries, and all five
Have
of
the
you
dead
just
people
come
been going
tumbling
somewhere
through.
else?
And we could tell.
In the
Not,
underworld?
not a cuppity in sight.
Well, I don't deal with them. I just make sure that they're punished for whatever they need to be punished for.
So you
Right, hands off kind of boss. Sure, yeah, okay.
so you haven't like hosted a mortal in the underworld in centuries, millennia?
Yes.
Can you not tell that by the decor?
Food. Don't worry. We have more than pomegranate seeds.
I don't care
Oh.
about food right now.
His eyes just cut to Persephone, like, damn, dude.
She does,
I-
however, bring out like a
Do we have to
cornucopia of
eat when we're
fruits,
dead?
and amongst them is, pomegranate seeds.
Don't eat the pomegranate.
Do you have dragon fruit?
Anything you'll wish, we can find. Our pantries are well stocked.
But I reiterate,
do we
have
need
to eat? Because we're dead.
You
Yeah.
don't have to,
We're
but
dead.
do you not find the memory of eating quite delightful?
Well, I mean, sure. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the whole dead thing still a little bit.
I just want answers. Like I
I'm
understand
just
the
gonna
dead
sit here and
thing.
pet the dog.
We fought. We died. I want to know the answers that the fate said we died too soon. Our threads were cut too soon. I want to
Oh.
know that part.
Well,
It's a good question.
you probably weren't supposed to die to Zeus's lightning.
Okay.
Very
Okay.
few mortals nowadays die to Zeus's lightning.
Bruh. Why is Zeus throwing lightning at an art show? I mean, the
Oh,
art
it
was
wasn't
not
just
great,
an art
but
show.
It wasn't just an art show. Alexander, it wasn't just an
Zeus's
art show.
wrath is far-reaching.
Did Daniel piss him off too?
Is that the artist? Just
Eat that one that thinks I'm a fucking child.
Yeah.
Watch your mouth. Children shouldn't swear until they're at least 13.
Daniel, be nice.
Okay. So Zeus was after the lady. What was her name? I don't remember.
Aphrodite.
Aphrodite.
Okay. So Zeus was after Aphrodite, who was at the show, which was something else. I don't know. I'm trying to process all of this. Ah!
Okay. Question by time. Question. I'm sorry. One question after another. The show was a show.
Okay.
Zeus's wrath is far-reaching.
Okay.
It wasn't just a show that received, well, the lights display.
He was attacking other places at the same time?
He wishes a family reunion.
That's a really rude way to go about that. And I don't even remember my family, but if they were bad, I wouldn't go that far.
I've read some shit about Zeus. Normally, he's just rapey. He's not like kill you.
Either way, it sounds like a
Cerberus,
dick to me.
the one head that was resting on Alexander,
Am I wrong?
sort of
Like,
reaches upwards
Zeus.
and stares across at Winslow, picking up the tenseness in Hades, and just it doesn't grow bigger, but the room seems smaller, more cramped, as if the presences in there are suddenly more overpowering.
Probably not the best thing to say about his brother, dude.
It's not a lie.
yeah,
Doesn't
Like,
mean it's a good
he's
thing
not
to
wrong.
say.
I mean, unless the mythologies are completely wrong, which admittedly mythology, so it's possible.
And he
But
did murder
the
us.
kernel of truth. Just
He did kill us, so
yeah. Also, he did murder us, so fuck that guy.
He is not a good. Well, I wouldn't call him a god, though he likes to think he is so.
a
But he
being.
is still my brother.
I mean, sometimes family sucks. Mine's
Thus,
pretty good, but
the reluctance for this reunion. Many of my family live normal lives amongst you mortals,
that's not weird. Okay.
managing
Can
sports stars.
Millie make an insight check to see
Wait.
if that connects back to the comment about Winslow's mom?
Mm-hmm.
Well, and then same. The minute you said managing sports stars, yeah.
Yep.
I'm like, hold on. I need to brain this.
Difficulty is going to be 12.
Okay. My alertness is super high. It's not.
Oh nope, I don't know shit.
You know nothing.
Literally 12. Wow.
You definitely pick up on the way that Persephone glances over in your direction, though Hades just kind of continues. Some of them went on
Winslow
to
starts pacing and like
build empires.
thinking not quite out loud.
I believe Poseidon rescued endangered oceanic wildlife. You may have actually been to one of his reserves. What do they call it?
Like crocodiles. and-
Aquariums?
Aquariums.
Oh, okay.
Manages.
Of course, you
Okay.
met or saw Aphrodite.
Okay.
She's rather eye-catching.
Hard to miss.
Okay, come on. We learn things in school. We learn. We can learn. I'm capable of learning.
Winds up. Breathe.
Here, come pet the dog. Oh wait, no, the dog is glaring at you. Don't come pet the dog.
Breathe.
I'm putting.
I understand, but don't forget to breathe.
Those who wish to live mortal lives as much as they could, our lifespans much longer, gave away
You're saying
that spark that made them more, placed it in a place where, well, it's foolish to try and steal from. But Zeus wants them back. He believes you mortals have grown. Well, you've forgotten the old ways.
Well, that's not fair for those of us that have forgotten everything.
So it's been a millennia or more since the Greek deities had any sort of real prominence. He picks now to throw a tantrum. Also, is my mom a god? Is that what you're telling me right now?
Winslow, pay attention. I just said we are not gods.
Okay, sure. But my mom is one of you. Whatever you are.
Yes.
What should we call you then if you're not gods?
Hades.
Little G.
I suppose names are good, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We all have them. I
Gotta
can
be all pedantic
perhaps
about it.
make a family tree. No. Persephone, the
That
last
would
time we
be-
tried this, it got very confusing.
I was gonna say that could probably take ages.
Thinking about the mythology, I mean, she can't
Okay,
be
back
Artemis.
to
Can't be Artemis.
why are
That's-
we
that's
here
weird.
in particular in this moment called by the fates?
Athena or Nike?
I said one question.
There's so much going on. There's so much going on right now. I don't
I
know.
know. There's a bunch of 20-somethings who just got their worlds rocked. They're like,
Persephone is in full-on host mode, and she's moving around with platters of fruit and lovely-looking fresh-baked breads and rolls, pictures of wines and the coolest, most beautiful water that doesn't sate
Really sharing a
any
biscuit
thirst.
with Serby.
But just it fills the soul with warmth.
And wine and bread, I'm happy. I definitely need a drink right now.
He does try.
make sure it's not pomegranate wine.
I don't care.
You see Alexander like sniffing the wine, like, what vintage is this?
Older
Fucking
than you.
sommeliers.
The stories like
It's
to
the You're
picture
Dead
him
vintage.
as someone who got
That's what
pushed
I have to
down
do.
to the underworld.
Alex,
but
perform the legendary wine move and listen to it.
It's from the year 2 BC.
my dear husband just likes his peace and quiet. He
And
tries to
they
stay
brought
away
the
from
wrong
family's
people
problems.
to the fates.
That checks.
As Alexander just pulls
I'm
out
just gonna
his
stuff my
nephew
mouth with
violin.
bread so that I'm talking.
Okay. I guess we'll circle back around to who the fuck my mom is. Why are we here? What do you want from us?
Do you even know? Oh, sorry, that's 2 questions. You can come back to mine.
In terms of why, you would be brought here by the sisters. If they say your thread was cut before its time, they would be the ones to know. They watch
Okay.
all fates unwind, mortal or divine.
Uh-huh.
But
Okay, I think the point here, though, is why would they tell us this? Is there something that can be done?
Yeah,
Dear
I
child,
mean, if we're not
perhaps
supposed to be dead,
wait
just send us home.
a moment and let me finish speaking.
I mean, if you get to that point.
I don't think we should do that.
Perhaps there is a chance you could be returned.
I sense a condition on that.
Now talk.
What is the condition upon us being returned?
Yeah, if it's not our time, why not just send us back?
Because we have your souls. We don't have your bodies. Those are a
So
bit.
if we go back, do we go back to our bodies, or do we get new bodies, or do we possess other bodies?
At the moment, whoop. Child, have you ever seen a tree struck by lightning?
I'm not a child.
Oh, we're
So-
barbecue.
My dear.
I
I'm
don't know
sorry.
if I've ever seen a tree struck by lightning because I only have 2 years of memories. And you, shut
Oh,
up,
it's-
Daniel.
It's
You're
worse
all
than I thought.
children to me.
She's 2 years old. A tragedy.
Right. Okay.
Basically, somebody would need to create new shells for you. Or at least restore the old ones. And that's not generally within our wheelhouse.
Do you
Okay.
know somebody that would be able to do it?
Yes, the problem is they may, judging from the golems that are already walking and destroying the gallery,
Just yeah.
it appears that Zeus may already have Hephaestus.
Mm-hmm.
And is that the only way for us to get our bodies back?
You did say condition. We can return you using some of the gifts that were left by. It really is difficult to refer to them as anything other than gods, isn't it?
You think?
Family. My family's gifts could help restore your forms, which would be fair because, well, my family are responsible for you losing them. But if Zeus is trying to find them, then restoring you and using part of them may then make
Return
you
us.
targets for Zeus.
Draw the attention.
Put targets on our back.
Other than a family reunion, what is Zeus up to?
Did you feel the ground shake?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you know what's supposed to be locked within?
Ah,
Oh.
farts.
I have no idea.
Titans.
What, pray
Zeus-
tell, is a
I remember that part.
What are Titans?
Bad. Very, comma. No bueno.
I see. The easiest way to explain it would be to say that if you are from you to Zeus, from Zeus to the Titans.
If we're
Like-
ants to Zeus, then Zeus is an ant to the Titans.
I mean, sort of. I mean,
It took
again,
all of
it's only
the.
so much.
It took a lot to imprison them.
And you're saying he's trying to free them when it was his idea to lock them up, right?
He thinks that perhaps a return to the destruction and creation. Almost every mythology has a Ragnarok, an end of worlds. Apparently, Zeus seeks something akin, a fresh start.
He wants to
All
bring about his own. I don't know. My head hurts.
resurgence.
Thank you.
He wants to be worshipped again.
He wants power.
Your brother is very toxic.
Okay, coming back to us being returned to our bodies with gifts from the gods, and that's the
Mhm.
condition, and we've gained his notice. Does that mean we're going to have special powers that we could fight back with? Because that's kind of how it sounds.
Yes.
I mean,
Yes.
I feel like I should already have special powers, and I'm disappointed in it.
Alexander, dear.
Also, if we do get returned, will we be returned in the clothes we were wearing? Because those boots alone were worth $1,000.
That's your concern?
Is that really the time?
Have you ever spent $1,000 on a pair of boots?
I've never had $1,000 to spend.
And you don't get a say in this matter.
Oh my
Out of touch.
Daniel,
Okay.
how is your sketch going?
Do you want me to roll for it?
Please. I can just sort of picture Daniel kind of listening, but it's not important.
It's definitely
Occasionally sniping
secondary.
a Millie.
It's not even a snipe to him. It's just I'm very worried about the development of this young girl. That's a 19.
There.
19 no crit.
It's a fair approximation of the
It
musculature
is just his back.
you
Yeah.
felt. Yeah. Beneath his clothes in that moment where you hugged Hades.
Such a weird thing to say.
It felt atrocious, like nothing I've ever felt before. Unique, inspiring even.
Fantastic.
It was terrible. Like every atom of my body was screaming out at once.
Persephone sort of leans over and just. He does have a few scars here and there. I suppose you
Hmm.
couldn't really feel those, but you did a very good job. You should be commended.
Finally, someone understands. Thank you very much for your compliment, Lady Persephone.
Alexander just standing there like he didn't just buy you an entire warehouse.
Troy.
Alexander, you are exempt from criticism.
But Hades, having sort of restored some of his own calm, taking a moment to find a paper bag to breathe into, as per Millie's suggestion.
Could Millie activate civilian superpower?
You can.
What color is his aura?
Hades looks across at Millie, who is presumably still, petting two of Cerberus's heads.
I got 2 hands.
I sense you do not like being referred to as child, but everyone here is so much younger than I. What is your name?
It's just because I'm short. My name's Millie.
Millie.
Well, Milsiog is what the people who found me
Milsiog.
call me. I don't know what my real name is. I came to in a field 2 years ago and with no memory. So
There is unfortunately a great deal of things in this world that can steal such without even considering just medical. Sorry. Milsiog, would you like to return to your body?
fuck it, we roll.
Fuck it. We roll.
Also, your snake.
Yes, I need to go back and take care of my snake and make sure she doesn't kill people.
Of course. And you, musician,
So this is Zeus. He's the one responsible for breaking my piano. And by doing this for you and breaking those machine things, that's kind of like getting back at him for breaking my piano, isn't it?
you see Hades just kind of staring into you, not at you, into you. Yes, yes,
Then I'm in.
mortals.
Which was a one of a kind.
Artist,
Alexander Price.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to.
When it was first discovered that there were more worlds in all of heaven and earth than one could mortally comprehend, nothing changed.
All right, Richard.
Although I suppose it is possible to gain a new perspective by battling with those we had once considered divine. Very well. I will take your power and elevate it.
This guy.
Hades reaches into his pocket and retrieves 5 coins. 5 coins that should look fairly familiar. The same coins you used to pay the ferryman. In his hand, one side is melted and almost fused. He drops them upon the table and glances at each of you. If at any point you do not feel that you can hold up to your side of the bargain, just take this step once more. Pay the ferryman again. Take the coin.
I mean, I guess a backup plan's always nice, but
Yeah.
can't let jerks win. So I don't think I'm going to use it. But yeah, just throw it in the
Daniel's
pocket.
gonna take it. Daniel's gonna take his money back.
Oh my god!
As soon as each of you take the coin, as soon as your hands come into contact with it, you feel power washing through you. Power that binds your soul to something else. Where else would you hide things that are almost impossible to find, but a place where you have to die to enter?
Why do I feel like my mom is hugging me?
Victory is at hand. Now, children. Millie,
Did it say nothing?
please be gone. And you feel pulled away, all of you, to that same place you left. And you
Victory.
see that whilst
Nike.
hours may have passed, you return to practically the same instant that lightning had fallen. You're not returned to the exact place, the exact location, but you stand in the same gallery watching as Aphrodite dances and fights with 8 of these golems sent by Hephaestus and Zeus.
Jeez. This is
And
Are
you
you back up to
feel
health?
full health. You have your first level role perks, your equipment, your weapons, and
All right, gang.
on top of that, any companions you may wish to bring with you.
Suddenly snakes.
A horned viper just slithers up Millie's arm and wraps around her neck.
All right,
Mhm.
gang. You ready for this? Let's hero up. I'm gonna flip the coin, snatch it out of the air. Victory!
Apparently, hero up. Chaos!
Hero up. Light.
Shroud my enemies in a cloak of undeath. Death.
This guy's gonna ruin it every time, isn't he?
Your idea was bad, and you should feel bad for presenting it.
I'm the one who studied Greek mythology. Anyway, what's this thing?
And how useful
Oh,
that has turned
baseball
out
bat.
for you.
Hell yes. I'm gonna summon my power weapon and get ready to run.
My
into
brass
these-
knuckles start to just crackle with energy.
I appear to be pink. I appear to have a dog. Hello.
Not want a dog?
My shoes are speaking to me.
That's weird, but okay.
All right, well let's go.
Quite puzzling.
Let's go save Beauty.
You find your vision slightly obscured just to the very edges as armor and a helmet forms out of who knows where. A large wolf-like dog has appeared amongst the debris and stands next to Alexander. The snake wrapped around Millie is similarly adorned in purple. And the club, this warehouse that turned into such a lovely venue, is well and truly destroyed. There is no roof. The walls are all but gone. There is no obstruction anywhere on the map. Feel free to attack and beat up some golems, which you no longer have snag against, for the record.
Yay! I assume I'm first.
You do got to unpause the game though.
It's
Oh,
oh,
that's yeah. All right.
Time to get
Presumably.
schmovin'.
Yeah.
it is Winslow first
Yeah.
with 25 on the initiative.
Take a couple of steps. Just give the bat like a twirl in his hand, two-hand it, and just go for the grand slam. Like, batter up,
Swing bada
motherfucker.
bada. Swing bada bada.
14.
A 14 does indeed hit, for the record. The
right.
toughness is 12. So anything over the 12, feel free to let me know.
Yeah.
They have
That is 2 blood.
2 health. So get creative.
Yeah. So yeah. So that's run up, and it's just this thing's head. These things are pretty tall, right?
Yes.
Okay. So Winslow's actually gonna do a little hop as he gets up there, and then just woof, and its head is gone.
As soon as you strike and the life, the power that is animating this thing just fades away, the light it is emitting does so as well. You see Aphrodite glance over in your direction. Shock first upon her face, and then relief as she jumps and tries to bury her foot heel first into the eye socket of this golem. It doesn't work particularly well, but she does come down with one less high heel on, which is maybe more comfortable, easier to fight in.
Not when you have 1 and 1.
She kind of lifts her leg up, the other leg pulls the other high heel off, and kind of clutches it, ready to bash something.
There we go.
Having learnt the GM having learnt the ancient art of high heel fighting. Yeah.
A weapon's a weapon.
Listen, there's some wooden heels that pierce skin real easy.
I am not surprised. Let's have a look then and see what some storm golems do with some dice.
One less now.
That's a whole lot of dice. I guess to go rolls at once. One of them catches Aphrodite across the shoulders and back and actually launches her about 20 foot into the storm golem furthest away, who tries to reach down and grab at her, but even knocked down, almost prone, with this high heel in hands, she just keeps trying to bat it away. She is apparently just as much a fighter as she is a lover. The others' spears flashing are carving the debris, the detritus of this warehouse into more and more smoke and teeny tiny stones that go cascading across the room, pinging off of armor and one last bottle of whiskey that miraculously is still standing. And at the price tag that's been paid for it, that's kind of a relief. Which is going to bring us to Alexander.
I
I
was
just
gonna,
thought of something really stupid.
I
Reminds me
was
when he
gonna do
says
a
that.
joke and just do an entire turn of Alexander getting to know the dog. Just like, hi, who are you?
Oh, I love
I'd like to spend my standard action scratching his ears.
But I feel like
Yeah,
that could be
that's
just a
an
very
action
brief
snuggle.
conversation had while we do things. Hello, dog. Who are you? The dog can talk. Like, as far as oh, let the dog
Dog
talk.
can't talk.
I was
Its
hoping
tongue
you would play
lolls
the
out of
dog.
its mouth and it's just like,
Okay. Sick him. Just point at like one of the robots and send the dog in to go
you
do some
should
shit.
be able to move the dog and roll its dice. You should have access to its sheet.
Do. Let's have a look. Let's make an. Yeah, we'll do this one. Make a little bitey bite. Num nums. He didn't num nums. Ow.
Its teeth clutch around the ankle of the storm golem, which is quite impressive considering the size of the storm golem. But as powerful as the dog's jaw is, it unfortunately can't find a gap to bite down on. Teeth just scraping and sliding.
Then Alexander will instinctually just summon his weapon, which is in the form of a guitar right now. And
What
he
on
will.
earth is that?
It would appear to be some sort of electric keyboard guitar. I suppose
Fitting,
we'll have
I
to
Truly
make
guess.
the
do.
architect of the future.
Let's see. And I will spend one personal power to do a volley. I will aim, and I will shoot the one that Spot attacked and the one to its left.
Okay. Just
And I'll.
just pointing out, just in case you hadn't read the perk, that you do spend one personal power to morph Spot with you. So if you haven't reduced your personal power, make sure you do so.
Will do.
Noted. I need to do that as well.
I had not, but I'm still going to do the volley because
That's fine.
why not? And I will play like an A sharp and a C sharp, like fadoosh. Do things. It did not do things.
Nope, but you get to roll another attack. It's one attack for each.
Oh, right. Well, that is a thing I can do then. Bear with me a moment. Please, computer, do as you are told.
all those dice. You got an 11.
I know it's terrible,
That's
isn't it?
pretty bad. I mean, you did roll a 1 on your D8.
I suppose I could re-roll that. Let's try the second attack quickly.
Critical 11. That could be you. Oh, God.
For everybody watching, that was a
That's rough.
second 11. This
It was a
one's
critical.
with 2 potential crits. If only he hit.
No, is it? I thought it was just.
It's
one,
still only
'cause
one
it's a 2
crit,
on a
but
D2.
yeah.
No, it wasn't. No, because he rolled a 2 on a D2.
Is that
It's
showing
only
up as
one
green?
crit. I mean, I don't. It does
It
show
is
up
showing
green,
that-
but it wouldn't. It would not register as a crit on the bottom if
Yeah.
the 4 wasn't a
You
crit.
know, it shows up green if it's max on the die.
But
Would
it does
anyone mind
not-
if I used a story point to re-roll that D8 on my first attack?
Can he do that?
Yeah.
Can he go back?
He should have rolled it first, but I think the problem was he was so far through rolling the dice, he didn't want to stop and
Yeah.
go back.
Gotta get that'll do it.
That's better.
13.
What does it look like when you attack with your guitar?
One guitar.
Yeah, literally, like the musical note just kind of like flies out of it.
Just forms almost as if it's being read off of a
Forms a
sheet and just
projectile.
darts out to strike. And that was to the one that Spot had attacked.
Yeah. Back up my pooch.
Okay. Which is going to bring us to the lovely Millie and Eve.
All right. Millie is going to run up to this one. Eve comes with me because Eve is on me.
Strangely
And
convenient.
she's going to take an attack with power fists.
Do it.
Oh.
Power fisting.
Roll.
For anybody watching, we may need a new name for that weapon.
Yeah. Oh no. So close to a critical at the 20. But I think a 23 hits.
A 23 does hit. Yeah. 1 point of damage, I believe.
Yes.
Okay. The
And
first,
then can I since it's since I didn't use all of my movement, do the move action instead of standard action for the favorite command? For Eve. Intimidation. So
And a snake.
Eve is going to like climb up behind the helmet and
everybody.
like hiss from on top of her head. Critical 13?
Ghost neck.
yeah, I've got to be honest with you, it's even better than that because like their willpower and stuff is
Trash.
yeah,
They're not built for it.
they are not built for it. They're built for
He's
being like
He's
hit,
simply metal.
yeah, and hitting other things, and that's about it. But the first time that Millie went up against these with her knuckle dusters, things weren't going particularly well. There was a lot of kind of clanging and bouncing and reverberating, and I think even a little bit of jolting of electricity. This time, Millie just smacks it
Rocks
and
him.
leaves a fist-sized dent in its side.
And then scares him with the snake.
And then, yeah, terrifies the thing as it turns and looks at you, kind of shocked that this little Greek armor-clad figure has thrown itself at it. And
God,
then
do I even come up
worse-
to the knees of these things?
You don't come up to the knees of a normal person, let alone this thing.
I was kind of waiting for that.
That's right. I'm super tall. You're super short. That's right. There we go. I remember now.
I'm not doing the comparison, but they're considerably bigger than you.
They're like what, 9 feet?
Yeah.
I would assume something like 9, 10.
So this it's kind of like
I know where you're going
halfway?
with it.
Yeah.
Basically, if Millie stood on my shoulders, we'd be the same height as one of these things.
Yes, the two of you together could be like one storm golem. Yeah.
hmm
Which is
But
Although
that
that
is
would-
Millie's turn.
That would not be the optimal fighting form, so we're not going to do that.
that
Not
is going to
yet.
bring us to Daniel though.
I'd like to say that Daniel has these weird like shoes, boots thing, like they're weirdly bulky and sort of like bigger than the rest of the outfit, almost like a Kingdom Hearts vibe, like the feet are weirdly bigger. And I guess unless the shoes are gonna start talking shit, I'm going to move down toward the one this dog is on. and I'm going to plant a kick in its chest, double drop kick. Wait, no, I fucked up. I forgot. Okay, so you said there was one last bottle of alcohol.
Yes, there is one last bottle of whiskey. There's a
Whiskey, yeah.
surprising amount of that awful
The
local
ginger
craft beer.
pumpkin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Beer.
The piss.
but just the one bottle of whiskey that
Don't
you know, at
do
like
not.
$50,000 to $60,000 a bottle is.
He's gonna pick it up, spin it in his hand, throw it in front of that storm golem, and then flash kick it.
Sort of follows the bottle upwards, watching.
And as it falls to like, I guess it would be like stomach level, just based on height. And yeah, and then Daniel flash kicks the bottle and the golem.
Go ahead and make me that lovely.
All right.
So
attack roll.
wasteful.
All right. I can do this. That is a 21.
Yeah, that definitely hits. And as it only had one health left, defeats the second storm golem.
And cinematically, as like my foot shatters the storm golem, it is revealed that on the bottom of that shoe is the word death.
Lol.
Wait till you see what's on the other one.
You, as you
Butts.
do, kick this thing and cave its chest in.
No, God.
You just hear a voice in your head, and it's just like, why do this? We could be so much better.
Unfortunately, you pissed me off.
Make me an alertness insight check, please.
I just realized I didn't roll the highest die I should have been rolling.
It's like triple dead at this point.
Mm-hmm. All right, alertness.
Alertness insight. Yep.
Nope, don't drop the die. 6.
Somebody's obviously, yeah, the storm golem must have been whispering to you or something because it collapsed. Yeah, everything's fine.
Loser.
Everything's normal.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm good. I start dancing in place.
Yeah, this is. I feel horrible. The storm golem closest to Aphrodite clutches her, finally managing to grab hold, pulls her into this. We'll call it a hug. Except as it does, you hear metal creaking, and if it's creaking, the amount of pressure it must be sort of putting on her, the fact that she's not screaming in pain and still somehow trying to bash its face in with this high heel she's clutching. She
That's
glances
this one,
over
right?
her shoulder. Yep. And
Yeah.
she looks at the five of you and the two animals, and she's just, a little help here, please. The other one rolled a 14 against our lovely Millie.
Yeah, with my toughness, that ain't gonna do shit.
It
My toughness
drives
is
that
17.
drives that spear down towards her. It catches her, but like just ding. And really is quite confused about everything going on right now. Which is going to bring us back to Winslow.
All right. I am going to.
I frightened
There
him
you
too
go.
much. He couldn't hit hard enough.
I'm going to take a couple of steps, and we're going to jump.
Oh
I
no.
haven't lost panic.
Really? That was almost a natural 20.
I lost
All
panic
right.
as well.
Cool. That means I failed to jump. Right? Yeah. Difficulty 5. Why? I don't have anything I can do about this. Right. Roll a 2 and a 2. Hold on. Am I forgetting something? I am. Oh yeah, hold on. Actually using these characters properly for the first time. I forgot I have an upshift on athletics check. All right. That becomes a critical 8. Which is still enough. Because 8 times 3 or hold on. Fart. How does jumping work?
It would be so 5 is the difficulty. You
Yeah.
would subtract the 5 from the 8, which would give you the
So
3.
I get
Triple that,
15 feet.
you'd
yeah.
make 10 foot. But with the crit, I'm going to say 20.
All right. I only need to get here, so I have enough. So yeah, it's not the most graceful leap, but
I mean, to
it
be
gets
fair,
him
these
there.
things are very tall.
Very tall.
Yeah.
Yeah. If anything, like he, the arc is bad, and he has to like kick off of this one, which flips him over and lets it and gives him a nice spin for a down two-handed swing at the one holding Aphrodite. Remember your upshift. We made a character that does things, Brain. Here we go.
Yeah, beat him up. Oh,
Or not. Well, to be fair, I'm doing a fancy attack, so it's fine.
I am going to, and I apologize because I had a mouthful of water and didn't want to try and talk at the same time. But I'm going to give you an upshift because we're going to say you are attacking from a higher location. You know, mid jump.
will an upshift help?
We can try and see.
Find out.
I don't know.
All right.
What do we get?
Just
A
crit.
7?
Just crit.
Yeah.
It's the same number. It's the same number.
That die did some spinning. Wow.
I can't help you at that point. You know, if you're going to keep rolling 2s.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
My guy, you just got to stop rolling 2s. Easy as.
There, yeah. That is my turn. I will land. And place the card face down.
I summon Barrel Dragon.
Been a while since we had a
Made a Yu-Gi-Oh
card game
reference.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed.
And I have changed the name of my power weapons to Power Nux.
Dude, you're like that Sonic the Hedgehog character.
You're right.
They're named Nux. They don't Chucks.
Okay. We're going to roll this golem closest to Millie first because this one is pretty much guaranteed to miss. I think with a downshift on the attack roll. It would be 2, but it does get an upshift inherent. That's a 14. Again, just like ding. Doesn't understand. They've been doing so well previously. They've been tearing down walls. They've just been going wherever they want. Nothing's been stopping them, and all of a sudden, it's just like
this tiny little thing.
Yeah.
Damn, what happened, bro? You changed, bro. Bro, it's over. You changed, bro.
Change.
And the one closest to Daniel is going to try and let's see.
Number 4 is going to kill me in one hit.
I don't think it is. No.
It does not. I mean, look, if it was going for my toughness, it would have hit, but my evasion is higher than that.
as it tries to drive the spear down mid-dance, Daniel just twists out of the way.
I-
The spear
yeah.
drives down.
I kick it like slightly out of the way so that like it like barely goes by me, and that's when like the other shoe is revealed and it does say row.
That's terrible. But it is Alexander's turn.
Ooh, Alexander looking at the keyboard, guitar, slightly disappointed. Will like shift into like a violin stance, and it will change into a violin. And I did this wrong because I was meant to have this do sharp and the other one do blunt, but I've figured out a way to do it where it's funny. So he'll play like a little tune on his violin, and like as he ends it, it will hit like a flat note. But then the bow from the violin will shoot off like an arrow, and I will shoot the one holding Aphrodite with the the thing.
Oh, yeah, sure.
How can I keep rolling 11s?
Well, guys,
I did roll a 1 on something.
I
apparently,
mean, you'd have to roll a 6. No, then they have 12. You can't.
Yeah,
hit.
you cannot.
Yeah,
You cannot succeed
yeah.
on this.
Yeah, you're,
Yeah.
you're done.
And look at his violin, throw it on the floor angrily.
This is how you break another violin.
And then he'll command the papa to attack. Should be able to. Yeah. Come over, dog. Do some stuff. Bitey, bitey. Good beast.
Go, dog, go. Yeah, that'll do
There
it.
we
Someone
go.
Yay! Someone do something. Critical
The
18 as I
dog-
rip its goddamn leg off.
You know what? Yeah. Tell us. Tell us
the-
how Spot does better than.
Alexander will command the dog and just be like, Spot, go for the goddamn head. And Spot will run over and like dive at this thing's head and rip its head off so that it drops Aphrodite.
Spot makes the leap of all leaps,
Magic.
soars into the air, grabs a hold of this thing's head with its teeth, and literally rips it off with momentum as it comes back down. The
Just dance with
golem
it.
just
Plans and tail
collapses.
wagging.
Yeah, it's like the head, the helmet still held in its mouth, tail's just wagging in excitement, like, look what I got.
I did good.
Alexander's just like, who's a good boy?
Good dog.
Yes, and I'll end my turn there because I can do Nautos.
Okay, which is going to bring us to Millie.
All right. Millie is going to spend a personal power point and activate emotional mastery anger.
Grr.
So you guys, if you can see her, it's hard to tell with all of these very tall giant robots.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't see you at all.
But the color of the energy around her knuckles changes to red, and
I mean, it's not amber.
she no changes to red, and now she gets an upshift on all unarmed and one-handed attacks.
Purple Ranger, y'all.
And I'm gonna
It feels stuff, and it does stuff better.
it just filled with rage and just lashes out with
Just tiny
her
rage.
power ducks at his knee. No!
Oh, Rough.
She's so mad that she misses. But the snake's gonna take an attack.
Go ahead and make that dice rolls for me.
The snake hits.
good Nick.
Alexander and Millie can't hit shit. Our pets.
Sounds about right for pets. You know,
Honestly, Look, that's the trade-off when you choose to get familiars, is that like only one of you can do something.
So as I go to punch and I notice I'm missing, I command her to attack, and she slithers down my arm and like bites into the joint of his knee.
And I do believe the
Stone Golem 1 only had 1 health left, or
that's not quite what I was thinking. I'm just trying to remember because I think he says, does it have poison? It does have poison.
Can stone golems be
Yes.
poisoned?
Yeah,
Well, it's
Ah.
a mental disruptor, and
Yeah.
even more frightened.
it's even more frightened. Yep. Uh,
double disadvantage.
It's
Right.
essentially at this point, it's not having the best days, as it's just kind of the sentience that Hephaestus built into this thing is just
What am I doing here? Why am I
yeah.
doing
What am
this?
I doing with my life?
I'm gonna fucking go home.
Screw
I
you
go
guys.
home,
I'm going home.
reconsider what I'm doing with
Dude,
my
that's my
life.
favorite line in all of South
Maybe-
Park and the Stick of Truth.
Maybe just it's pulling like a Marvin from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's now like the most depressed robot in creation. Yeah.
Rip Alan Rickman.
hmm Which will bring us to Daniel.
Oh,
All
Danny
right,
boy.
so if we jump, can we gain edge on the attack that we're making?
Upshift.
We gain an upshift. Okay,
If
that's
you
not
can,
worth it.
if you can get high enough, I will say you can get an upshift. Generally, you can get one if you're at a higher position.
Instead of like jumping, I want to like run up it basically. I want to like wall run up it with my acrobatics.
I will say yes. I'm gonna say it's going to be a difficulty. I'm gonna say
106.
15. No, sorry,
Difficulty
17.
106.
17.
I mean, shit. All right. And I'm assuming that the price for failure is I just don't get to attack.
I'll say you still get to attack, but from
Okay.
ground level, unless you fumble, in which case, like you are prone.
In which case, it's over. In which case, it's Sojo over, bros.
You're over.
All right. That is a 23.
Do the thing.
All right. And so that means my attack has an upshift.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me just do some things. My normal D10, because of my supercharged social essence, gets boosted to a D12, which then goes down 2 to a D8, right?
Yep,
And then because of this upshift I've
Making
been
me do
granting, I'm
math.
back up to a D10.
you are.
Okay, cool. Love that for me. Oh, drop dice. Dice out of tray.
You kicking with persuasion?
I'm kicking with performance. I'm dancing,
Performance?
dude.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, nice.
That is a 22 to hit.
That indeed does hit. It's only going to be 1 point of damage, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Which
So,
one are you attacking?
Number
the
4.
one. Okay. Yep.
I run up number 4 and like deliver a devastating roundhouse to its face. Really wish I could have crit on that. You'd think it'd
It
be
would have
easier
been
with
much cooler.
specialization, but
It's still very
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
But you've run
as
up
I,
it,
as I come back down, yep.
smack it in the head, and then just come straight back
Come
down.
back. I like do a dolphin kick off it, so it's like I kick it in the face, flip up, and land.
Okay. It's going to be me. Let's get to roll some dice.
Good luck. By which, of course, I
Aphrodite
mean
is
fail
going to-
constantly.
Come
And everywhere.
running out of the group now that she's got some breathing room. Literally,
Oh, thank
she
God.
kind of
All right, finally.
hits the bar,
Yeah.
bends over. Whoa. What kept you guys?
We died.
Your
The clutches of death are hard to
brother?
escape.
a family member, Hades.
Yeah, Hades says hi. Yeah.
I mean, I bet he didn't. But thanks.
Persephone would though.
Yeah, Seth would. Let's get to.
It's crazy
Okay.
because depending on who you ask, she's Hades' aunt.
It all gets very strange.
It really does.
Yeah, that whole family tree is all sorts of. Ooh.
It's a circle.
It's going to be a 21 on Winslow.
That does hit. Yeah.
Damn,
One
I
of
thought you were gonna
the-
hit us with some crazy shit like actually you miss.
For a second, so did I. Not yet.
Yeah.
It pulls its spear back, lunges forward, and you feel this jolt of electricity run up your spine as it catches you. And you take
Damage, right?
only 1 point of damage, but 1 electricity damage,
That's fine.
which will be back to you, Winslow.
Allow it.
He just hit you.
All
What are you
right.
gonna do?
I am use it for leverage. Pull myself into the air. Let's go. Why? I am not allowed to jump, apparently.
For the
I
record,
mean,
and for anybody
White men
watching,
there's
can't
no.
jump?
No, because Daniel jumped super good. That can't be it.
I had to do it. I had to.
I mean, Daniel more like
Standing.
ran
Yeah.
creatively.
jump.
Yeah.
Run creatively. I like it.
Yeah. To be fair, that was also a very difficult jump in the first place. I didn't have a running start, so whatever, it's fine. So instead, it's just a little hop instead, just enough to get me to the head. It's fine. That doesn't look as cool, but swing bada bada bada.
That is a hit.
There we go. Yeah.
You going for number 8?
2 more damage. Yep.
Yeah.
You shock me, I behead you. Fair play. Katoosh!
Fantastic.
And we're gonna roll up onto these two. That's my turn.
Slowly but surely, considering a group of awful dice rolls from everyone involved.
For sure.
Seriously.
Well, actually, I've been killing the game, so
From everyone involved except for the pets and Daniel. Yeah. There is 2 golems left in this group, one of which is going to attack Millie with a downshift because it's still pretty scared. More scared.
Yeah, nope. Nope.
Pulls the spear back again and it's just like, at
Eve
this
just
point-
hisses from atop my head again.
at this point, it is going to turn and it is just going to run literally through the walls out onto the street. Whatever
I won't play
sense of
anymore.
preservation that Hephaestus instilled these things in with their sentience kicking in and teaching it that, you know, maybe sometimes you just run from a fight. The other one is going to try and attack Winslow, who just attacked him. Is that a 5 after the first 5? Did I just roll 2 5s back to? I rolled 2 5s back to
The
back.
exact same roll.
oh, I'm not seeing any of the rolls after the snake roll.
Weird.
They're coming up in my chat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
mine's just not working. Good thing I don't use this shitty bot.
5 and a 5, people.
Yeah.
Hey, apparently fate did say, it's not your day, guys.
I'm
Everything's
just
fine.
gonna bat the spirit out of the way.
That was terrible. But to our musical prodigy,
Hello.
Sarah's here.
Attempting things with his fabulous little violin version of his weapon, he'll once again play a little tune and fire off another bow that has materialized at this one here.
All right.
There you
There
go.
we go. This time, the devil definitely learned his lesson.
And it is a critical 16.
and that is to number 4. Yeah, that one is now defeated. So, do the thing. Paint me a word picture. Show me.
Alexander, obviously being the performer that he is, will show off a little bit with a nice, fabulous tune on his violin. And as he pulls back, he'll just be like, "Suck it," and like fire off the bow as it hits the big robot like right in the like center of the helmet and just knocks the head off, and then just poofs away.
As
Free
the
fall in his
helmet
hand.
comes off, for a moment you see a surge of electricity, and then the lights die out as this thing takes its little trip.
Go out in the robot.
Puppy, do you have enough movement to get to there? How many feet are these blocks?
5.
Are these? Oh,
Five.
cool. Yeah, I've got plenty of room.
They're only little baby
I forgot
blocks.
how fucking fast my snake is.
Scary fast.
Most
Big
snakes
snake.
are.
Honestly,
My
at some
snake
point,
has more health than every person on our team.
it's
Yeah.
actually kind of scary. But the
And then
snake
Puppy
and the wolf are
Puppy's good at chewing ankle.
Get him, puppy.
you've managed to find a gap between Grieve and Boot in this thing, and grab leg, sort of tug and pull, almost pulling it off of its foot, or pulling its foot off of its leg. Who knows? And you do 1 point of damage, which is going to bring us back to our little damage dealing punchy thing, also known as Millie and the
Alright.
Snake.
I'm gonna run up to this one. The other one was a fucking pussy. All right. Punch. There we go.
Hey.
That's better. That's a proper dice roll. Okay.
So yeah, runs up and punches this one and tries to take out a knee again because that's what she can read.
You catch it in the side of the knee, and as you do, the leg just tumbles to the side. It's still standing on the one leg, spear planted in the ground, and it kind of tries to turn to look at you.
I name you Pig Leg Bob.
Designation received.
Oh, and then Eve is gonna jump up and strike forward. I'll have my arm out still and aim for the hip. Oh, that's not what I
I'm
want.
waiting to
That's what
see
I want.
Eve get like a crit and a degree of success, just because.
I mean, 16.
Eve defeats this thing. How does Eve
So-
defeat this thing?
As Millie takes out the leg, keeps the arm extended, and Eve runs up her arm and just like is an extension of her hand and bites into the hip joint and then pulls out circuitry, and it just short circuits this thing.
You see the light just dim, flicker in its eyes, and then fade out as it collapses off to the side.
All right, Daniel San, you bring us home.
I mean, maybe.
We still have the one that fucking ran from me.
But that thing's still running.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
You can hear its feet like boom, boom.
Atlantic City is in turmoil with a rogue robot on the loose.
Okay. My turn then?
Mm-hmm.
The one that's attacking Millie is still alive, right?
No, there's just the one. There's one in the middle that the dog and Winslow are up on.
Yep.
Okay, number 8.
7.
Number 7 is still alive. All right. And you said Winslow was on it?
And the dog.
He's
But yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
they're each about 5 feet away. Yeah.
Okay. So mechanically, I am just going to swing on this thing. And I narratively we'll see if I want to see if I hit first. So back down to D8. Because I'm not jumping this time. That is a 17.
Yeah, that will hit.
Okay. Is it still alive?
No, after this, it will be very much defeated.
Okay.
Maybe
Michael,
this one.
are you willing to do a thing with me?
You want a tag team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Daniel is going to run up, and at any point would I have heard your name?
Yeah.
I don't. Okay.
We all said our names down in.
I know, but what the thing is, was I unconscious with rage when we yourselves? Daniel's gonna run up, run up, basically like behind Winslow, and ask very shortly, "Can you keep up?"
Yeah.
Then let's go. And he's going to spin down onto the ground and using his legs vault Winslow into the air before going to plan to strike into like its like lower torso to try give Winslow a shot at its head. Now mechanically it is dead, so this hits no matter what. He doesn't got to roll for this.
Nice.
So yeah, just a sick little tag team move
Winslow.
as Daniel goes low and Winslow goes high.
Yeah.
What's your part in this narrative to hit combo?
So you basically just like thrown me into the air, right?
Yeah, I have vaulted
Yeah.
you into the air.
Yeah. So we'll backflip, pull one hand off of the bat, and we'll just shove it into the mouth parts. And as we come down, we'll use it as a lever and pop off the helmet.
There's a freeze frame where he's in the air and I'm kicking it up. And then
There's just this moment where like its body goes flying backwards, and for a second you don't know whether or not it's going to get back up. Winslow lands, Daniel lands, Winslow turns around, his baseball bat in hand, and the mouth and the helmet still attached to the end.
to the baseball bat.
Yep,
Hell yeah.
like to the top of the baseball bat.
Yeah.
The storm golems in the room are all motionless on the floor. Flickers of electricity every now and again just sparking out, but no indication that they are going to move, get back up, anything like that. The one that ran
Alex
away
goes up.
is still trying to run away.
Alex
I
goes
think
over
I
to one
scared
quote
him.
and he kicks it for breaking his piano.
So yeah, I'll just reach down, grab like a baseball-sized rock, throw it up. Whew!
You whack this rock, this baseball-sized
If I can
lump
hit him.
of just roof You see it soar. Donk. You see the golem tumble forwards and its head just keep rolling.
Well, that looks like a home run there, dear boy.
Damn right.
Just for specifics, any robot that I did kick does have either death or row, like basically
Imprinted.
stamped,
Imprinted in the
stamped
metal.
in the body.
Two
Tough
have just
flavor.
happened to fall next to each other, so it spells it
So
out.
that
for
it
you,
says
boy.
death row. Yeah, exactly. That's gangster as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie. Like,
Millie is just standing there scritching Eve's head. Girl, you do so well. I hope none of you have a snake phobia.
No,
they're beautiful creatures.
haven't met many
Perfect.
snakes, so.
Just so
Alexander
you know, her intimidation has a D6 and specialized.
It's a scary snake.
I'd like to say, as like Spot returns to Alexander and he just starts like fussing him and like just on
Still with
like,
the helmet in its mouth, just for the record.
but, like it's got like its own little like helmet thing on, and just on the visor it just comes up in like little text like, "Hello, my name is Spot." Oh,
Alexander,
Good to know. Thanks.
Alexander, it appears you've made another friend.
indeed, I appear to have a dog. He is rather cute. So
But
happy
does
to
it
keep
go
him.
away when we aren't wearing these? Then
Hades must have saw how much you wanted to bound with Serby and given you him.
Yes, potentially.
Well, all right. This is a weird. Aphrodite, are you okay?
Oh yeah,
That's a weird
hi.
Forgot about you.
You look over at her, and she is standing there with a glass in hands, like a martini glass. Somehow she's found alcohol remaining in the bar. She's got an olive in the bottle, in the glass, and she's just. Oh, you're finished, are you now? Finished being the heroes and doing your.
Listen, this is
Really
new to
not, yeah.
us, lady. Don't harsh our vibe.
Oh, I'm very impressed. Very, very. You did save me, after all. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Now, somebody really needs to point me out to my husband. We may be
According to
having
the information
words.
we received, he's been taken.
Hades doesn't think he's there willingly.
Yeah.
Bastard.
It's all Zeus.
Yeah.
Yes, he exploded us with lightning. He does seem to be a bit of a bastard.
Oh,
A little off the deep
no.
end.
No. You see, there are two individuals that Hephaestus would try to protect, and if Zeus doesn't have me, that means he has the other one.
Who's the other one?
And who's that?
Hephaestus's other love, Athena.
That sounds complicated.
You guys have such weird relationships.
Oh God, it's so weird. It's so weird.
Truthfully, that sounds worse for us.
Agreed. Doesn't bode well.
I need to call my mom.
Aphrodite glances over at Millie. Her purple armor, and just. I like yours much more than the others. It's
Well,
missing a
thank
little
you.
something, maybe some adornments.
Well, I just got it.
I think aren't they all the same minus the colors? Like, I guess purple's a purple. I guess. Oh, you're in
Pink is a
purple.
little gaudy.
Trophies.
Oh,
He says
do
to
we have
You wear it
anything
well,
on
Alexander.
our on the she wants to look at the power coin and see that there's something on there and be like, okay, I don't know whose symbol this is because I don't know much about Greek mythology. Aphrodite, can you tell me who's helping me?
As you bring it up, right, and as you look, I sort of glance at it. Winslow, make me a cultures check just in case.
Can do.
Difficulty is
Yep.
going to be, we're going to say 18.
All right. That's it's possible.
Nope.
Halfway
It's
there.
possible, but today does not seem to be your day.
Possible yet not likely.
She kind of looks over, takes a sip of her martini, looks around to place
know
it
that
down amongst the damaged bar, and
Millie will hold out a hand
Drops
to
it.
hold it for her.
oh,
Millie catches it.
thank you, dear. You're so. Would you like to just? We could be friends. You could. I might need a bodyguard, and if you're happy to carry
Well,
around my alcohol and.
I think I'm supposed to be doing other stuff, but here's my phone number.
Don't think I have a bag. Did I come with a purse? I had secure. Where are they, mortals?
Dead or fled. Either way, it concerns
Hopefully
you. No longer.
fled. I don't know that symbol. It's weird. I haven't seen that one.
She picks up the coin. She brings it a little bit closer. She kind of, oh, okay. There are worse, I suppose. But do you all have one of these?
We do.
That's Hades
Yeah.
gave them to us. Well,
Yeah.
we died and paid the ferryman with these coins, and then he gave them back, and that gave us the powers because apparently we're supposed to help fight Zeus now. I guess.
Someone's got to.
Truth be told, I wouldn't
I think-
wish to.
It
And I
was either
imagine if
that
I
or
sent
stay
out,
dead,
I'd probably
and this was the better option.
You haven't seen him when he's angry.
He hit us with lightning. I'm
Technically, we
pretty sure
haven't
we've
seen
seen
him
him
at
when he was
all.
angry.
Did you not see his little cloud display? He's always so arrogant.
Oh yeah. This guy's got issues.
Do you all produce
You
coins?
yell-
Or
Sure, yeah, pull mine out. Like,
Yes.
Daniel is taking note of all the damage that's been caused to this place, and he's writing it all down in a notepad.
are you gonna give Zeus a bill?
Well, someone has to pay for this. Just drafting
like-
his receipt.
Well, you said there could be worse, but you didn't actually tell me who this is. Okay,
I'm
that's fine.
no sorry, my dear. I was just wondering whether or not, well, if you all had one. I just thought we'd do the introductions one, and at the same time.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
sorry, I
that's-
didn't mean to disappoint you.
I'm just curious. It's my
And she
state
kind of
of being.
flips her hair, and she just smiles sweetly. So,
Yeah, I
but in
think,
such a
I've
way
already
that is intended to be disarming, as she kind of just make me an alertness insight check. Anybody watching, difficulty. We're gonna go with 13. I like 13.
All right. No.
Yes. Daniel's off making his.
No, I'm not paying attention at all.
Daniel's still making a list and checking it twice.
I'm drafting a receipt. Like
An invoice of damages.
She is 100%. She is manipulating. She looks a bit shaken, a little bit scared, a little bit rocked, perhaps, but only a little bit. She actually seems to be more trying to plan her next move and trying to not kind of get you under her thumb, but get on your good side and get you to be you want to protect her. You want to be her friend. You want to make sure that nobody kidnaps her and, tries to steal anything.
We wanted that before. For sure.
that's just
But this
normal.
on a personal level, as opposed to a
As Millie is able to see that she's doing this, Millie does pull up the ability to see auras again.
ooh. Okay. You see trying to find the best combination of emotion. You see a little bit of blue, a little bit of green, and really deep shades of pink. Really deep shades of pink.
Okay. That's a combo.
With a little bit of dark teal thrown in there as well. She's a bit more complicated than Hades. Multifaceted. She glances at the coins and you have Apollo, and just throws it back to Alexander like, just, I suppose, artist singing and dancing. And did anybody teach you first aid?
I may know a thing or two. And it
Learn more.
pays to know these sort of things.
Learn more. She kind of pats him on the head. There.
I would prefer you didn't.
Does it mess up the hair in
helmet?
front? Oh yeah, we have the helmets on. Does the hair of Alexander stick out of the helmet?
The helmet just grows very long to accommodate
The
the,
helmet
at
has
this
a
point-
pompadour.
At this point, we'll say he's removed the helmet, so the pompadour is fully out. In all its glory.
It's a good outfit. It's a good
As he takes off the helmet, it just foot-on.
she looks at Winslow and is just like, this is a little complicated, but phone your mother and
Yeah, I got that
throws the
message.
coin.
Yeah.
Just like,
Thanks.
catch. Well, you don't seem like one to cause a lot of chaos.
Oh, give me time.
Oh no,
Chaos.
that was a compliment. Chaos is messy and
But fun.
it is fun. Yes, we could get on very well. How do you feel about galas? Dances?
About galas?
Balls?
I mean, I
think I
dressed up for this and that was fun, but I don't do them often. I'm more the honestly the flannels and Heelys type.
We may have to go dress shopping. There is a gala coming up soon. I think you are going to have to come to.
I mean, I do like to dress up a little bit.
That is, of course, as long
We'll
as
talk.
you make sure that they don't get kidnapped by. And she kicks one of the heads of these storm golems and sends it flying across the room. Like, no good husband. And he's Athena. Everything's fine.
I see that.
And she smiles very sweetly.
Yeah, he's got a coin too, but he's Daniel, are you fucking taking an invoice of damages?
Of course I am.
Someone's going to have to reappear for all of this.
When I reach the realm of these so-called gods, I want to be prepared.
What was it you yelled when it was death, right? When we put the armor on?
Of
We all
course.
sort of.
It's easy enough to recognize the Veil of Thanatos.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He must be
I would
Yeah.
like to say Daniel's ranger outfit just kind of looks like Moon Knight.
a bit Greek theme as opposed to the Egyptian aspect.
Yeah, it's just like very billowy. Like there's there's bodysuit underneath it, but like billowy sleeves and like robe like in the bottom. Aside from the massive chunky
those
boots.
are going to be very poor in a fight.
Yes,
If I
well,
recall correctly, I killed more of them than you.
drama. Drama
What about
king.
Thea?
She studies Theas and is just, oh. Were you the. Did you throw magic around? Was it you? You do have some things to search for ahead of you, don't you?
She's good at searching though.
She takes Thea arm in arm and sort of walks her away a few feet, leans in close and has a whispered conversation. Looks across at the rest of you, is just like, just a little one-on-one, little girls talk.
I'm just gonna reach over the bar, grab one of those ginger pumpkin beers, and just like then hop on the bar and sit down.
Hope you're going to pay for that.
It's an open bar.
Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it? Never mind. I forgot I didn't put a limit on it.
Also, I hope you insured this building.
He did. I did. Yes.
I'm just throwing it out there. Good luck claiming insurance on.
Act of God.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm taking this to him directly.
X of
Does
Zeus
anybody-
not covered.
After
Yeah.
I kick his ass, I'm stapling this to his forehead.
Aphrodite brings Thea back over. Not quite arm in arm, more arm over shoulder, sort of slightly pulling Thea, who kind of glances at Aphrodite in what could be shock, and for everybody else, just kind of looks, everything's fine. Maybe she's just not liking the arm around her shoulder. For Millie, you see very dark shades of yellow. Very dark shades of yellow. And
All
Aphrodite.
right, well, this was
Do these colours work on Green Lantern rules?
Nope.
Oh.
It's a whole thing. But
Millie does walk over and like link arms with Thea just to give that presence there.
I suppose we should all exchange information.
Seems we're probably going to get to know each other.
Yeah.
over
Yep.
the
Does
near
seem.
future.
Ah, Thea, this means we gotta stay in one place for a while, and I guess.
Aphrodite does lean a bit closer to Millie and just says, "Some of my family did travel outside of the Americas. Just, if you want to be hopeful for travel, maybe someone tried to kidnap one of them."
That's valid. That's what we have this travel blog, you see, and that's why we were here. Is because I was taking pictures, and Billy just starts rambling, and I'm pretty sure Aphrodite tunes out.
Kidnapped family, remember? Just reminding you that detail.
Yeah. All right. Well, I feel like I need to talk to my mom, and this feels like a more of an in-person conversation than over the phone. Since I hope she should be in town for once. So I'm gonna go, and we'll be in touch,
Well-
I guess.
We need your phone
I don't-
number or something.
Yeah, no, I think we
First.
all exchange numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we exchange information. Yeah.
Be safe, Winslow.
I
Is
don't-
my
I'm
camera
not sure how this is
somewhere
all gonna
safe?
work.
I will say your bag and everything is just propped miraculously against one of the
The bar.
few partly remaining parts of a wall over by where you
Oh,
were
thank God.
standing before the lightning.
All right, she pulls out the secondary backpack and makes sure that Eve goes in there and gets in her nice little habitat and demorphs to put that on so that Eve's just not out and about.
Yeah.
Because Eve's probably getting cold.
Armor
and
away.
There's a
off,
little portable
armor
heat
down,
lamp in there.
armor- Hero down. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, Daniel just flips the coin again, and as it like rotates in the air, he turns back to normal.
Millie just thought about it.
Does a coin trick.
Alexander
Between
would
the
just kind
fingers.
of copy everyone else. We will need a safe place to rendezvous. Daniel, do you reckon we should use your beachfront property, or should we use one of our city locations?
I mean, I always prefer the beach if we're voicing opinions,
Very well.
especially if it's good surfing.
Very well. The beach home should be empty right about now. I believe my parents have started a new business venture. Regardless,
Yes, my father did mention something about joining them there shortly.
it should be empty. I'll call Yarrick and have him make it ready for us. I give everyone who doesn't know where it is the address,
Yes, please. Thank you.
and then I rollerblade into the night, I guess. Keep yourselves safe.
Well,
Alexander,
we
gonna tell
certainly
you-
found an eclectic group of people for this.
Yeah, this is
just doing
gonna be
tricks
a
and
ride.
grinding on rails and shit.
Yeah.
Did the
I
dog
don't-
stay? Ah, cool. Then yeah, the dog comes
When we demorphed, did we go back into the clothes we wore for the gala, or are we in regular clothes?
Gala clothes.
Okay.
Just
Millie,
bump
still in
over.
the dress, still in all the jewelry, pulls her Heelys out of her bag and puts those on instead of the heel. Oh wait, no, her heels are still in fucking the underworld because she threw them.
I like the Heelys. Just, yep.
As you see,
No,
Alexander.
rollerblades.
Just nice to see
You've
the
both
top.
got the right idea. I should probably pick some of those up. One of those. Yeah.
I mean, and Heelys are just fun, and she just starts
That's true,
spinning
yeah.
around.
Winslow throws a leg over its bright red motorcycle.
I think that Thea and Millie probably Ubered over because they wouldn't have a vehicle.
And currently, Alexander and Daniel's cars are just burning in the car park.
Yeah, no. Like I said, Daniel has started like tricking down the street, like hitting grind rails and
You
shit.
don't care.
He's flying.
I'd like
He's
to change
gone
my
into the city.
Alexander will call for another car.
Hello, car.
You're like
I
in a
guess-
GTA game where you just get someone to drop off a new car for you.
I would say that we should Uber, but I don't know that an Uber driver is gonna pull up to this place. So maybe we find a diner down the street, Thea, and go from there.
You
Can
do
you
hear
even
the
drive?
faint sound of police sirens as they
Yeah,
are
we should
coming closer.
probably go.
Can
Well-
either of you two drive?
Let me look.
For just general driving, no skill checks are required.
'Cause Alexander will
mean-
just call for another car and just throw them a set of keys.
I think Thea would probably be the one that drives though, because who knows if Millie remembered and if she learned again.
He just opens his fantabulous like jacket. It just goes, the Maserati should be okay. And just throws them a key.
Or if Millie can reach the pedals and seat at the same time.
That's why I chose a Maserati, because they're like a low ground clear.
Sorry, Millie. Love you.
Ah, canonically, I think Millie ends up driving like a big fuck off truck.
It makes sense.
He just
It's all
throws
part of
her
the
keys
Napoleon
for a Hummer.
complex.
Fantastic. Well, with the Storm Golems defeated, you return to some semblance of life, bestowed with divine gifts.
Yeah, I'm going. I would like to say for the record, Daniel has gone to into the night to tag more stuff because he's so full of inspiration from this.
You're just gonna start seeing a lot of Hades around everywhere.
No, absolutely not. You'll see pictures of
Hades back
Hades with
everywhere.
tags with. You'll see pictures of Hades, Persephone, the Storm Golems, these new Power Rangers, but all of it is tagged Death Row. Like, it is
Alex-
his art after all.
Alexander's in the car, like driving to his thing. He's got like a microphone set up next to him, and he's like just humming notes of like some grand sort of song that he's making for the coming like the recent event.
Are you writing a theme song for it?
No, that's Jay's job.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
But
but-
whatever he comes up with will be
In-game.
what I am now playing.
Yeah,
Working backwards then. Panic. Favorite moment for you? Favorite moment for another player?
My favorite moment for me was definitely instigating a team attack to finish off the last guy. I'm going to be doing that a lot more, hopefully. My favorite moment for another player, God, the terrible roles of Millie and Alexander while their pets do all the work for them.
11s.
I'd like to throw the GM under the bus as well. You know, five.
Yeah.
I know, but that was helpful to us.
Fives and 11s.
We made good use of that.
The episode titles: Fives and 11s.
5s and 11.
Instead of on the 1s and 2s, you're on the 5s and 11s.
Tempting the fates. Michael, who plays Alexander. Michael R.
Hello. Favorite moment for me was probably just shooting the bow from from the violin, just because that made me laugh, or fussing Cerberus or Spot. For someone, yeah, probably the team attack, because that was kind of badass.
Michael H., who plays Winslow.
Yeah, for Winslow, I think it's the doing the math, the mom math, just pacing back and forth, trying. He's not the brightest bulb, but he, did study this stuff. So 1 + 1 is, huh? What do you mean? And why am I not cool already? Or cooler, I should say. And someone else. I mean, the tag team was pretty cool, but I was involved, so probably can't claim that one.
Yeah.
I think learning that it has aura powers, that was pretty sweet. I like that. That's fun. Not that I actually know that, but like above table, I'm like, ooh, fancy.
Yeah.
I just run fast.
Speaking of the devil, Killian, who plays Millie.
For Millie, I think it's a toss up between actually using the aura powers and yes, I did actually make a list, and the levels of shade mean different things. So there are like 18 options or some shit of what auras mean to her. Or her thinking that she's bonding with Aphrodite and Aphrodite just wanting her as a bodyguard.
I mean, it's like 70-30.
And then for
and
somebody
bonding.
else, I gotta say Daniel making the invoice of damages. Planning to
Dude,
hand
I
it
can't-
over to Zeus.
I can't wait. I can't wait for the final boss fight. And as I take him down to 1, I throw the receipt at him. Throw the receipt at him.
Critical damage.
Consider your debt paid, you son of a bitch.
You've got this.
It's gonna be so good.
Thank you, everybody, for chaos and fun times, and finally beating some storm golems up after some awful dice rolls.
We earned this.
You did. Things went fantastic. You're back alive. How could things go badly now?
Are we alive, or are we
I
just
simply
kind
will
of alive?
continue to win forever.
Okay. On that
I'm
note,
simply never going to die again.
may the power protect you, everybody watching. And we will see you same place, but a different time. Bye.
On a different week, even.